welcome back to the Artie Lang Show. Sitting here with Andrew Dice Clay and Eleanor
Kerrigan.
Eleanor Kerrigan, great stand-up comic in her own right. You can see Dice at the Beacon coming up November 1st, right?
Goes on sale Friday.
And Levittown at Rascals this September
No,
19th.
no.
Governor.
There is no more
I'm
Rascals.
sorry, I forgot about Rascals.
Remember Rascals?
Oh, yeah.
How much fun was that?
I saw you there in 89.
Wow.
I did, yeah. Probably I was 21 years old. That was a hell of a night. It's
crazy.
Yeah, the 19th, 20th, and 21st of September, you'll be governors in Levittown, New York. And your sons are in a band that are coming to play here.
Yeah, they're coming on your show the 25th.
How amazing is that? It's going to be great.
Well, they're coming in. They're going to do your show.
Yeah.
And the next night, they're going to be at Webster Hall in, what's the name of the club there? Studio.
Yeah.
Studio Club.
Yeah, the
right.
Studio Club at Webster Hall. They're very
Because I met
psyched
them
to
about
do
7 years ago, and we did stand-up together. And your one boy who played the drums was about this big, and it's like now
Yeah.
I see him growing
well,
up.
they're 4 years apart.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
You know,
great.
Dylan's 19, Max, well, he'll be 19 in a few days, and Max has just turned 23. And they're a real power trio.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
That is awesome.
Really,
So they got a bass player, and they got...
Yeah, that bass player is Kyle Kreis. Name of the band's L.A. Rocks.
Right.
And now L.A. is going to rock New York.
Can't
you know,
wait.
they just did Sacramento. First time in front of 1,000 people. They killed it.
Wow.
And I'm really excited for them because their whole... you got to understand, I know these kids since they're kids.
Okay.
Right.
Because they're my kids. You know what I mean? So, like I said, they're 4 years apart. And Max started playing drums when he was 10. Dylan was 6. And now, and
Started
Dylan
playing guitar when he was 6?
Well, no, he started playing guitar when he was 11. And he started recording when he was about 13. And he writes all the music and plays lead guitar and lead vocal. Max is drummed. You saw Indestructible, the special. We
Yeah,
spoke
it was
about
great,
it.
yeah.
And they opened that show, and people started coming. Because they want to bring back that real rock. The rock like we grew up with, only, new.
Right.
New songs. Because, a lot of the music today is very droning.
Oh, my
You know what I
God,
mean?
yeah.
Not that it's bad. It's just not. It all sounds the same, and that's what they're trying to change up a little. They love band. I'll tell you, they're doing their own interview.
Yeah, they're
This is my time.
Why don't you tell them
What?
what kind of music you like? The techno. Tell them about that.
Oh, oh my God! Because this is what's going. No, because you got to understand. Like my agents. Not on Dennis Offer and Pete Pappalardo, and we talk about like the new groups and all that, and we were talking about how a lot of these agencies just want to like book DJs today.
Right, that's it. That's all they
Yeah,
want.
they want to book DJs, but could you imagine if you grew up, like if you were this generation growing up now, and now you're about 40 years old and go, like we could sit here, me and you could talk about the Beatles, we could talk about Led
Sure,
Zeppelin,
yeah.
talk about Guns N' Roses, we could talk about all
Well,
time.
can you
Oh,
still-
remember this song? But now, a couple of years from now, there'll be like two adult men going, yeah, you remember that song that DJ did?
We gotta take a break.
Yeah, that was a great song.
Welcome back to the Artie Lang Show. Can we talk about where you're going after this or no? After the show?
Is this live?
Oh, no, it's not. Well, it's on the radio, though. It's on the radio. Yeah.
When does this air?
It'll air tonight for the first time on television at 2 a.m., but then tomorrow night at 7 p.m.
Oh, okay.
A cut-up version of it.
So I shouldn't have told everybody I'm on tonight?
No, you're on the radio. You're on live.
No, but I thought I was on now.
We're on the radio now.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were on the radio.
We're on the radio. Yeah.
You're on the radio and the TV.
Yes, radio and
Right.
television. It's multimedia.
This is double, Eleanor.
I know,
I'm
this is
getting you
double.
double exposure.
I
here.
know. I'm gonna have to wear nothing. to
That's
bed
right.
Tonight.
Now,
That's
did Eleanor, so she gets along? Everybody gets along.
Yeah,
That's,
my wife and
with your
I,
wife?
they've always gotten along.
That's
There's
like
never been a problem.
She's like my sister wife.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Can I tell them what's going on now or no?
Sure.
Well, this is what's going on. Recently, my Uncle Ronnie
Yeah.
started dating Eleanor.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, but Uncle Ronnie is Valerie's uncle,
Oh,
my wife.
God.
So now, like we were in Vegas,
Who needs a reality?
And I come out to my backyard and I'm going, Uncle Ronnie, I got to talk to you. He's going, but I'm with Eleanor right now in the jacuzzi. And I go, all right, I'll go in. And I'm thinking, I got to take the order because I'm only the nephew in the pecking order now.
He's a nephew.
You know, I'm not really the ex-fiancé anymore because now he's my uncle and that's the girlfriend. So if your uncle's telling you go in the house, I'll be there in a few minutes. Like, I got to, all right, Uncle Ronnie, I'll be inside waiting for you to get done with her in the jacuzzi with whatever you're doing to her. You know,
That is awkward.
It's the craziest
awkward.
thing.
But it's working.
Well, yeah, so far it works for me.
Yeah.
You know, me and Ronnie talk about it, you know.
You
What
know
does that mean?
Yeah. Well, wait. What does
You
that
know,
mean?
we had a big talk about it.
Yeah, but you don't say we talk about it like you talk
No,
about
we
what?
do. We have like certain discussions about you.
About me?
Yeah, I'll tell him like sensitive areas, things like that. What to stay away
can't
from,
tell
like
him
your
what-
knees.
Hey, and there's no reason to say that on television.
No. She's
Why would you tell somebody that?
Because
welcome
I don't
to
want him
showbiz.
to make the same mistake and get kicked in the face because he happens to touch your knee at the wrong time.
I'm a little ticklish
Touch
on my
your knee,
knee.
Artie. I
Don't do
dare
it,
you.
Artie. You'll lose an eye. You'll lose an eye, Artie.
Yeah, you don't
Well, it's a
understand.
reflex.
You'll lose
These
an
are
eye.
ticklish.
No, it's a reflex.
It's a weird thing. I
It's
don't know.
It's a crazy thing.
I have 6
so, you know,
brothers
we
that used to
discussed
hold me
that,
down.
you know, the breast issue, all that stuff.
Hey. Really? Breast issue?
What is the breast issue?
That there's none of?
No, you're the one that said that, not me. Look,
This is a padded bra for you people tonight. Look at that.
3 bras, right?
It's
Yeah.
bulletproof.
Isn't that your joke?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sorry.
That's okay.
But it's not like you never take mine.
Yeah, you steal all my jokes.
No, you take all my jokes.
Does he steal your
Eleanor.
He
jokes?
does. He stole my Mormon bit.
I
Remember
took
my Mormon
your Mormon
You
bit?
took my
Oh, really?
Mormon bit.
Oh, really?
She's
happens
my
when
sister
comedians
wife.
date.
You know what I mean? But I don't care when she steals my stuff.
took my
You know what I
Mormon
mean?
Because
What do
he
you
was,
do? You do the poems?
No, I do.
I do the poems. I open with those.
Jack
He closes with them. I open with them.
Okay, do it, Eleanor. See? Isn't that my thing? She doesn't have that.
Eleanor,
Mikey,
I hate to take
tell
a
her.
side. I hate to take a side, but I did hear him do the poems.
Was that in '89?
No, she's great. I don't care what she takes. You know, it's okay. It's all right.
That is
You
his
live
fa-
with it. You live with it, Artie.
That is his favorite thing, you know, when he always does that. Like, even when he ejaculates. Can I use that word?
I did that one time for the goof.
See, that's big. That's big comedy
get it.
news. When,
No,
when
it was-
I know.
Dice makes that noise when.
No, because
Val, can you confirm that, Val?
no, Valerie's more.
Is there any broad in this room you haven't banged?
You know, no, but Valerie's
Just
more
Mike.
serious about things in the bedroom than Eleanor. So
What do you mean
So-
serious?
no, it's
She's
very.
Mexican?
She's a lot of different things. Don't just call her Mexican.
All right.
You know what I mean?
She is
She's
a-
a blend.
We tend
a
to
blend.
generalize. We tend
She's
to
a
generalize.
blend.
I'm from South Philly.
Is she a blend?
Call it
Yeah,
like
she's
you
a
see it.
blend. She's a bunch of stuff. You know what I
like-
mean? Good stuff.
Italian.
You know what I mean?
What
Yeah.
else is in there?
What's it your business?
What's it your
Why don't you
business?
learn when to shut your mouth and
shut
act
your
like
mouth.
a human being?
I'm not acting like a
I
human
give you a
being.
chance
What's
to
wrong
come
with
on
you?
TV and be a person
And
in front
I'm
of my
here
friends.
being a person
This is my
with
new
your friend. This
and
is your,
Artie,
you
a
don't even
friend.
know who he is.
I know who he
you don't know
is.
anything about him.
You want to bet?
What do you know?
Isn't he not a ball player?
Not now.
What position do you play?
Fullback.
I don't. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and now you're
I did.
retired, right?
Yeah.
So
Well,
shut your
he
mouth.
played for the
Do
Eagles.
me a
played for the
favor.
Birds.
Shut your
He played
mouth.
for the
I know
Eagles.
all about the
You know
birds and the
nothing.
eagles. I know about peacocks.
You know
I know
about the
about
birds
everybody.
and the bees and the.
I did that for a goof because Jameson was listening on the phone, and you know him. You know Don Jameson.
You
was
always
listening.
let
He
David.
got a perv.
He goes,
He
look,
always
when
lets
you're
him
banging
listen."
Eleanor, can you call me one time and do the noise? So I just let the phone off the hook. And she gets all mad.
I didn't get mad. I like listening.
You know what I mean?
That's great. That's comedy legend.
I'm not shy. Yeah.
That's right. With the Tom, what I
You
wear.
get
Tell
an
him.
orgasm when he makes
What do
the
you
dice.
wear?
What do I wear in bed with the, you know?
Uh-oh. I'm not sure.
Oh, you're the
the
dumbest
fingerless
thing.
gloves.
You
Yes,
are
he
the
does.
dumbest
He
thing.
wears his fingerless gloves in bed. I'm
But
sorry. I
that's
was-
for enough.
In my head, I was like going through everything that
Mike,
you wear.
don't you think a chick would love if you got
I almost
in bed
threw up a little
with
bit.
like the black boots, the pointy boots, and the
Yeah.
fingerless gloves?
Yeah, of course.
You think that's fun coming at you?
Yeah.
I think
Fingerless gloves in the dark?
I think, yeah,
You're getting raped by the Sons of Anarchy.
No, but it's
It
like
says
for an
ride
effect.
hard
you
on
know
his
what
fingers.
I mean? It's an effect, Artie.
Oh,
you know
I
what
would-
I mean?
I
When
would
you,
assume
when you
absolutely.
smack the ass,
It's an
you know, and they
effect.
get like the leather.
Yeah, it gives you a
You
nice
know what I mean?
rash.
It's all kinked out.
That I would assume a lot of broads would love that. Absolutely.
Yeah, the rash.
Valerie, hey,
Valerie.
leave my wife alone. She's shy that way.
Hey, Valerie.
She doesn't really like being in front of the camera.
We had a
that much.
great time at Florentine's wedding where we were talking.
She, what do you mean? What is that? What do you mean with Todd?
Crazy.
You didn't hear me go.
No, she's
No,
serious.
you didn't really talk to her alone, right?
We're not alone.
No, because
No,
I
me and you
just
talked alone.
no,
for
I
like
know
20
that. I
minutes.
just don't like when people like
careful.
talk to her like
Can
in a
I,
corner.
can I say something? I got to tell you something. That was one of the most touching things that's ever happened to me. You're known as being a tough guy, whatever. You pulled me aside at our friend's wedding, Jimmy Florentine, really concerned about me, and you gave me life advice for about a half an hour, 45 minutes.
'Cause
Well,
you're a
what is
friend
that?
of mine,
I know, but
you
it was
know?
really like, really two guys talking, and he said, "I'm worried about you. Are you okay?" And you talked to me about life.
Well, you went through a lot of stuff,
Right.
and I do care about you, so I was very sincere
And
about it.
I know, and I really appreciate that. I think seeing that side of you was amazing, and but also we're both comics, so you were able to give me advice on how to deal with some stuff,
Uh-huh.
And I mean, no one was more famous than you in this business. I mean, selling out the Garden is, you know a lot of the pitfalls that can happen,
Yeah, but you can never let a business get in the way of your life. That's
Right.
it.
Yeah.
That
You know what
never
I mean?
happened to you in any way, you think?
Well, my life's been derailed 1,000 times.
I know mine too.
But with the when it was really derailed, and you go through like when I went through divorce and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't thinking about show business. I was thinking about my sons, how to raise them.
That's pressure. That's pressure.
No, but that's what I did.
Yeah.
I didn't. It wasn't the business wouldn't want to make me go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But if my kids weren't brought up the right way, that would make me go crazy because. Let's say I was doing movie after movie, but not bringing up my kids, and now you bring up two idiots. You know what I mean?
not
That
to,
don't
not
know
to say
how
I
to
don't
say
know
hello
anything.
to another person.
Well, I don't know anything about it, but you look at a guy like Michael Douglas. What happened? Clearly, he wasn't around for that kid.
But,
and now the kid's in the joint, and
But that's when I'm not going to talk.
I'm not making
about
any. I'm not making any
No,
judgment.
I know.
I could be completely
I'm just
wrong. I'm just saying
all I
it
could
seems
do-
like that can happen in Hollywood.
But bringing my kids up, I met so many kids through my kids
Yeah.
that were dummies. That don't
They
even know
couldn't-
how to say hello to another.
They
That
were
looking
raised that
down
way,
at their
yeah.
phone or
Yeah.
the little game they play. How you doing? Yeah. It's like I couldn't have that happen.
That's the irony of
that's
social media.
Yeah,
They
they're
don't know
going
how
to
to
be
do
on
it.
your show because they were brought up right and they
Right.
focus on things and they're goal ridden and they have dreams and desires and.
I can't wait. I can't
no,
wait
you're
to
going
meet
to
'em.
love them.
I can't wait. I mean,
And
again,
when you
because-
talk to them, you're going to like them even better than the music because they're great guys.
But when I met them, they were kids. They were shy kids, but they were well behaved. They were
Yeah.
like really like classy.
Yeah, but they're
kids.
not
They
like the zombie kids that I saw being brought up.
Oh, no.
Every
In LA,
kid-
in LA,
Look,
especially.
Yeah.
when I was living in Beverly Hills, there wasn't a kid in the neighborhood that didn't know how to take piano lessons and just sit quiet in front of company. That's not the way it should be. You know what I mean? Take the piano lessons if you want to play piano, but kids should be able to come in a room where adults are and enjoy themselves and be
Sure.
kids.
Sure, yeah,
Instead of being told, go upstairs to the attic playroom in a 14,000 square foot home. It would drive me crazy. I would actually leave people's homes with my wife and she'd go, did you like them? And I go, I hate them. I never want to see them again. Well, why? And I'd say, what I would say. I don't want to get nut because they
They're
had
already
TVs
nuts.
all over the house. That's why. Big TVs. But I was with Eleanor through a lot of the breakup, and she really helped raise the boys. And she's from South Philly,
Right,
and I'm from Brooklyn. So I brought up two nice animals.
Very nice animals.
And now we got a little bulldog. That is a little depressed, right, Val?
Why is the
Tootsie.
bulldog depressed?
Because we left town. Do you understand what I got to go through with a dog now.
Get the dog an antidepressant. You're in LA. I'm sure you have.
It is depressed already. I don't want to, give it more of it.
Antidepressant.
She sits outside the door and cries.
You got to understand. I've had dogs growing up my whole life.
Yeah.
I never had a dog like this in my life, Artie.
You got a California
that
dog.
depends on
Yeah.
me.
It's
Like I wake up in the morning, the dog, she'll let the dog come in the room. It's a little fat thing. And the dog's looking at me. And if I leave the house, I got to explain where I'm going. She'll go, oh, Tootsie really feels bad that, we're not going to be here. And when we bring Tootsie to Vegas, I can't just go get out of my room. I gotta go, all right, look, it's time to go to sleep. You know what I mean? You know how I feel about
That's
you.
true. These politically correct people with dogs nowadays. If you yell at a dog, they get, man, what are you doing? It's a dog.
No, but I have to do it because the dog will cry. It actually goes it looks like, it sits there like you're kidding. I can't come in.
It does.
I never saw anything like this.
We got an LA dog.
Val, am I right? Am I lying?
No, he's
That's
right.
his LA
Nothing
mother.
but nothing right, Donnie. Nothing but nothing right. What movie?
Nothing but nothing right.
Come on, you know who I'm doing.
Say the name again.
You know it's Pacino, right? I'll do it one more time.
Nothing
for
but
you.
nothing right.
Nothing but nothing right, Donnie.
Donnie, is it?
I just gave it to
Dog
you.
Day Afternoon?
I know it.
Donnie Brasco.
Oh, Donnie
Thank
Brasco.
Very
you, Mike.
good.
Oh, the name
Mike.
Donnie.
Very
Saying the
good.
name.
Donnie Brasco.
You do great, but do one of your impressions.
I can't do a really
Come
good
on.
impression like that.
Come on.
Why? I thought you did great impression.
I could
Come
do
on.
I could do Mike Tyson.
Let me hear Mike Tyson.
Drive 2.6 miles till you see a stop sign. When you get to the stop sign, get out of the car and make a right-hand turn. When you make the right-hand turn, realize you should have been in the car when you made the turn. Recalculating.
That's it as your GPS.
As if Mike Tyson was on the GPS. I like
How
that.
great would that be?
Make your right turn.
That's not Mike Tyson.
Then drive
At all.
2.3 miles and pull into a Sunoco station.
And now they should make horns that talk. Yeah. You know what I mean? Instead of just
practically
making,
have that.
you can hear a black guy go, out the way! Out the way, MF! See, I know how to do TV now.
Out the
I know
way.
how to do TV.
Yeah, I don't curse. I won't curse.
Out the way.
Racism's
Yeah.
fine. Curse.
Out the way. New bit.
You're killing
It's my
here.
bit. I better not hear
Should
that
be
come
doing
out
it
of your
to-
I'm
mouth.
doing it
opening
to
with.
the
I'm gonna do
Bergen.
it at the cellar tonight.
What's that?
I'm gonna do it at the cellar.
You know, that's what you should do. You should also go to the cellar and do all your new bits. I'll do one.
I got three
want
new
the-
bits.
I want
that
the
destroyed
TV
me.
one.
Artie took one, you took one, and now the football player will take one. Well,
I'm doing it-
you want to play football now, I heard.
I'm doing a TV bit in 2 hours on stage in New York.
I don't even care. Because I'll always come up with
Have
more.
guys? Have
That's
guys?
I'll
right.
always come up
You're
with
from
more.
that generation. Did Robin Williams ever steal from you? Were you one of those guys?
No,
Like-
Robin was the generation before me.
All right.
He
Well,
was a few
just
years,
there,
but
yeah, right.
he was already when I came out to the Comedy Store, he was a giant already. He was
Yeah.
already doing movies.
All right,
He
okay.
did I think the America movie.
But he would steal from younger guys, I heard. Anybody ever steal
No,
from you?
Robin's
Anybody
just,
substantial?
Let me
ever
tell you
steal-
something. He's so quick.
Yeah.
You know, anybody that ever said Robin stole, what, he take the word the?
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Come on.
You
I would
see-
watch this guy on stage going back and forth. He wasn't even,
He's
he
unbelievable.
was all thinking. That was it.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
You know what I mean? He's just great, you know.
You see he's doing TV again?
He's
Robin
doing a
Williams?
sitcom.
Yeah, he's
I tell you,
doing-
they must be throwing the money around for sitcoms, man, you know.
Well, throw it at me.
Well, I'm
You
sure
know.
you'll get big money for
You know,
it.
well, it is. You know what? It's great.
You gotta
know,
get the back
I'm
end.
not. You know, Unga told me I can't say the main show
Yeah.
that I'm gonna do.
Right.
And Bruce, my manager.
Well, listen to them. I listen to
Well,
them.
well, he's also, Bruce does construction. He does some bricklaying
Okay.
on the side till we really hit it. And no, he was when I ran into him. I think I told you this last time when I got Entourage.
Yeah.
It was Bruce Rubenstein who got me Entourage. Yeah.
I did that show
No,
too.
but
eh?
you
That doesn't-
gotta understand how this manager had, because I have a crazy career.
Right.
So I'm sitting at Starbucks
I know you have a
with my
crazy
son
career.
Max,
Yeah.
and here comes this guy I haven't seen in 15 years, gets out of his truck, he's got a wheelbarrow in the back of the truck, He's wearing, there's cement on his boots. He has like a construction company. It's like Dice,
No,
you know.
get outta here.
Dice,
Yeah.
and he does- you know, and he twitches a lot. You know, he's the greatest.
He's from
Jimmy-
Long
but
Island.
The next
He's
day
hilarious.
we go
Yeah.
for coffee and he's playing with the phone.
Yeah.
He's going, so Dice, what happened in your life? You know, no, because like the last time he saw me.
I hate that. Like, you want to have a conversation or you want to talk on the phone?
No, well, I'm trying to tell you what happened.
Yeah.
So he's playing with the phone. You know, he goes, last time I saw you, like the biggest thing there is, and then you disappeared.
Yeah.
So I told him, you know, what I've been living, you know, bringing up my kids, went through the divorce, the whole thing. And he looks up, he goes, why don't you ever do like Entourage or something, you know? And I go, well, you know, number one, they got to ask. You know, that's how it starts. You don't just
I
show
don't
up and
just
go,
show up.
let me do a couple episodes this week, you know? So he goes, well, all I could tell you is Doug Ellen just thinks you're the greatest comic and wants a meeting today. I go, how do you know? He goes, because I'm emailing with him right now. And the next day we had the meeting, and the rest became history, and Bruce became the manager. You know, and Bruce is who brought me to Unger and everybody now, and
Now, were you
it's
with
just
anybody-
cooking.
were you with
But he
anybody
still
at
has a
that point?
wheelbarrow in the back of the truck.
Well, she's playing both angles.
Yeah, he's waiting.
Were you with anybody at that point that you had a fire, or were you cleaned
No,
house at that
nothing,
point?
nothing.
Yeah.
You know, other than my, you know, agents. You know,
Right.
my booking agents.
Right.
You know, there was really no managers, no publicists.
Well, you kept doing the
know,
stand-up.
There was nothing to publicize. You know, because I could always work. It's not like I didn't work.
Well, that's the
you
good
know, I
thing.
just wasn't doing like the giant places.
That's the good thing about comedians. Like, at least we could work, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
You get
I've
money.
worked right through. I might not have earned, like everybody in the recession, what I wanted to earn, but, you know, you get through it.
Right.
You know, it's just a crazy business.
It is. It is. Well, I'm happy to see you back on top, brother.
Well,
it's the
it's
best,
great,
man.
you know.
It's the best, and I can't wait. I'm so happy, you know.
I'm glad to be back on the show. I love
yeah.
your show.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You know when I'm in New York, I'll do your show. You know that.
Anytime. You know, your kids, I can't wait to hear the band. You know, we have bands often, 3 times a week. That come by and hang out.
Well, you're going to love them. You're going to
can't
love them.
wait.
They're excited about doing it.
You're going to love this. You talk about business dice. Yeah, I got to do this commercially. Ready? This football season, DraftKings.com could be crowning you a fantasy football millionaire. You do fantasy football?
I don't really believe in sports.
I know, you know.
That's another thing that's been driving me nuts with Eleanor in the room.
Yeah.
because
All right, I like
all she
sports.
does is gamble and bet on football.
Really?
Yeah, she put a lot of money
I've
Are
seen
you
down
an
on it.
Eagles fan?
No.
And she never listens to me,
Sorry.
and I predict.
Neither am
See, I don't play sports, but I can predict who wins.
That's
She
true.
knows that. She'll tell you that.
Well, that you'll need this. DraftKings is a new fun way to play fantasy football. It's one-day fantasy sports. You might like this, Eleanor.
So who's playing?
DraftKings makes watching football way more fun and exciting. Well, here's the thing. You pick the team. From all the other teams, you pick players.
Players.
Like an
Individual
all-star
players.
team. It's like an
Yeah.
all-star team. Right now, my listeners get free entry into Millionaire Grand Final. Enter Artie, R-T-I-E, at DraftKings.com for your free shot to be crowned a fantasy football millionaire. But you got to enter Artie, A-R-T-I-E, today at DraftKings.com. For details and your free entry, visit DraftKings.com. DraftKings.com. You got to pay some bills. Dice, you're the best, man.
Thank
I
you.
love you. And anyone who
love you
hasn't seen it
too.
yet, go see Blue Jasmine. Go check out Dice in November with my good friend Jim Norton at the Beacon Theater. But real important, this September 19th, 20th, and 21st, Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. I mean, that's heaven. Dice at Levittown. Come on. And Eleanor, nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
Again, I think officially.
Nice to meet you.
Who
Nice
out?
to meet you, Eleanor.
Be well.
Take it. Oh, where am I waiting? I'm going with her. I thought you were saying goodnight.
I might see you later. I'm doing
Is the show over?
I got to do another.
How much more you got to do?
Another hour. And I'm going to come
Another
and
hour.
I got to do the TV bit at the song.
Who else is coming on?
We have a guy named Chris Mannix who writes for Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
Talented writer.
Sports
See,
Illustrated
he's that
has
guy on the
girls.
cover?
Well, he's not on the cover, no.
No, all right. Get the cover guy.
We don't get the cover guys.
guys.
We get the
You
guys.
know what I mean?
We get the guys.
You
who-
got him?
Yeah, no. Well, he's a great
Yeah.
player.
So what is it, golf? That's your thing?
No.
We never get
What
the
did you
cover
get
guys.
play?
We get
Tennis?
guys who have met the cover guys a couple of times. That's
What was
we
the
get.
big sport you did?
Football.
That's what I said. I guessed
I didn't
it.
say you didn't.
What team?
Oakland and Philly.
That's right.
And then Philly.
That's right.
That's right. What position?
Fullback.
That's right.
You nailed it.
He predicted all of it.
Yeah.
He does call
No,
it,
I
though.
predict, but he's got to go to commercial, I
can't
think.
call
We
I'm
gotta
gonna
go.
get some tips.
Walk
from Dice.
away.
Now that I know that.
Walk away.
Eleanor, great job.
So
Walk
nice to meet
away.
you.
Great job.
Sorry, I gotta
Salud,
go.
Chindan.
The Artie Lang Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.